The video you're about to watch now will bring tears down your cheek. I watched this video and I cried. This is how a typical Nigerian feels. A lot of Nigerians youth are on the streets crying, complaining about how they feel, how the government has failed them, how Nigeria as a whole has failed them. And you'll be shocked to find out what this guy said. But before I let this video roll, I want to quickly say something. So a particular young man was seen on the street. He was interviewed and he talked about the fact that a lot of corporate jobs that are meant for Nigerians are being given to Ghanaians and Togolese. He complained that so many Nigerians that are graduates are left with minute jobs like shoemakers, cook, chefs, and security. That why is it like that? That him talking, he's a graduate. He mentioned the school he graduated from, a reputable university in Nigeria, and he could not get any job to feed himself and his family. While most of the jobs there are being given to Ghanaians. While I went down the comment section, some people complained or talked about the fact that Ghanaians deserve it because they are more legit. They are more nice than Nigerians. He talked about that you can literally trust a Ghanaians and people find it so difficult to trust Nigerians, not even in Nigeria. Let me quickly let this video roll. Then we come back and address it. So watch this video, we'll be right back.
All in modern day slavery, a case study of what is actually going on right now in Lagos. I'm a graduate with a BSc, I'm on the streets. A graduate with a BSc now cannot do more in Lagos than be a cook, a secretary, or a cleaner. 80% of graduates in Lagos are homeless. It's high time that Nigerians get enlightened. We need to use our head. We need to come together and start thinking for ourselves. A lot of people, they will not employ Nigerians. Do you know who they prefer to employ? They prefer to employ Togolese people, Togolese and Ghanaians. Imagine maintenance men that were flown in from China down here to Nigeria. They are handling expatriate positions, while us, we are the ones taking menial jobs. But now, let me tell you where it gets worse. They don't speak English. They don't teach us Chinese. The only job that is left for graduates is security, cook, cleaner. We're already competing for that position now. It's high time we stop hiding things from ourselves. The truth is out there. We carry sweaters, we carry bags, and everybody's homeless. Everybody is living in fear. How will a leader look through the contract he's about to sign and he will tell me that he did not provide space for graduates to get employed in a contract that he was handing out to foreigners? My brother, we need to wake up. If I on the street know this, then you that is inside that government office, if you don't know this, you don't deserve to be on that seat. We elect leaders without any understanding. So it's high time that we need to use our head.
See, there was a time they talked about the fact that being a graduate in Nigeria is not a guarantee that you get a good job. They promoted Said self-empowerment, and they advised a lot of Nigerians to, they can consider farming and they can consider a lot of things. This video is heartbreaking. And when I went through the comment section, you guys, people said a lot of things. Someone said, Oga, forget them. Another man's wealth is not your own. Find your own. Lagos billionaires are into commitments that even if you are scared to be involved, forget, because we are corrupt. When I employ my own people, I'm always scared that people will embezzle my money. Someone said it's also going on in Ghana too. And the next thing you would think is xenophobic instead of confronting our misleaders, Nana, Ado, and Tinubu. It's time we fight our leaders are corrupt. It's time to fight them. Is it necessary? Baba, go and employ 50 million youths into army. Just keep calm. We don't need to come together. Since I graduated from university, Yahoo, I don't learn. At least I get hope for that side. Say I go pick something. True change will not come until it starts with each and every one of us in Nigeria. Something will happen. Africa, we are own problem. I said it and I said it with my full chest. Someone said, such a shame. We all need to protect. Youth are suffering in Nigeria. Youth are suffering in Nigeria. Someone said, Togolese and Ghanaians are not your enemies. Free your mind and realize who your real enemies are. Start Yahoo. I'm ashamed of myself when I went to NYC orientation camp and the state coordinator said there is no white collar job for you people. So you people should just put yourself together and find something that will work for you. You guys, there is no job in Nigeria. And like he said, a typical Nigerian would prefer to employ person like a white person than employ Nigerians. Someone also said that it's because a lot of Nigerians are into bad things, that trusting Nigerians are more difficult than trusting other people. I'm not disputing that. I know that we have some bad Nigerians, but people spend so much money to go to the university. Your parents rely on you. I'm not saying that it's good for you to trust your children. I'm not saying that you should push them, because how these things works is that if you trust your child, if you put pressure on your child, that's why we have lots of people doing Yahoo, doing internet fraud, doing prostitution, that's ashawo work, because they want to make both ends meet, because they even want to relieve their parents from their debt, because they want to pay their bills. So I am not saying that it's good for a parent to depend on your child. If you're a parent watching this video, try to have your own, as in try to work on yourself, build yourself so that you have something to eat tomorrow. A lot of parents have been contributing into these things. Your child is out of university, you expect the child to start paying bills when the child is in a country that is not even developed. When the government has actually come out to encourage you, according to him, he said he's going to push a lot of people into army to go and fight Boko Haram and insecurity. He said a lot of Nigerians should go into farming. That there's no job. That there's no job. You pay thousands of naira to go to university. When you come out, there's nothing for you. There's nothing for you. How do you expect a typical Nigerian to survive? Someone said you would have done that during the election. Nigerians voted. The Nigerians voted. The level of votes that was recorded at the last previous election has never been recorded before in Nigeria. We did everything to make this thing work, but it didn't work. So who is to be blamed? We Nigerians or the government? How can you leave the corporate jobs for outsiders, foreigners? Whereas I'm not saying that people don't merit it. Ghanaians are Togolese, our brothers. We have the same skin color, skin type. We eat almost the same food. We talk almost alike. We're talking about white-colored people, palm-colored people. If you come to Nigeria, a lot of palm-colored people have better jobs than the indigenous simply because their skin color. These guys are the ones that when you go to their country, they put in the box. You do minute jobs. When they come to Nigeria, they do the corporate jobs left for Nigerians. And the graduates are on the streets, helpless, homeless, crying, bittered, frustrated, depressed. People's mental health are shattered. This is very insane. It is highly unacceptable. I have no problem with you employing the kind of person you want to employ in your organizations. But I have problem with the fact that a lot of youths are homeless. A lot of youths are the government pushes people outside the streets. Government crumbles people. It is bad. It is bad, you guys. It is bad. It is bad. Despite the fact that I don't promote fraud, I don't promote crimes, I don't promote a shower business, I promote good. But see, to be honest, the system are pushing people into doing what they don't want to do. I was watching a video where a certain woman repented. She talked about the fact that she was doing a shower to make both ends meet until God came through for her. So it's more like in Nigeria, people are depending on God. People are depending solely on God. You can hear churches. I don't know if you can hear it on this mic. There's a church close to me. The person is praying. If you come to Nigerians, churches are close by. People are worshiping God as if their life depends on it. And this is what the system of government has made people. My girlfriend traveled abroad, and one of the things she said is that she stopped praying because the government has done almost everything for them. Unlike the way she was going from one church to another. I'm going to end it here because the noise coming from the church is too much. I don't want you to ruin this video for me. If you are watching, if you're a Nigerian watching, my advice to you is to continue pushing. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. We voted, but it was denied us. But we still hope that the future is bright. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless Nigeria. God bless Ghana. God bless Africa. I love you guys so much and I don't take your love for granted. Thank you guys so much again for always supporting this channel. Thank you. Bye guys.